Hi guys, well, we've done Blacker Hill, we've come down on Blacker Hill old trailing lines, and I'm in Birdwell. I'm at the allotments. So I tell you what's going off at these allotments. They're going to be building here, guys. I was chatting to a guy last week before. Now these allotments, all these allotments go right back. These are allotments, lovely allotments. This is a mining community, guys, Birdwell. So this is where we are. I'll show you where the school is in a moment, so you know where we are. We're at the back, we're on A Green Lane, sorry. So we're here in A Green Lane, and these are the allotments. Now, a lot of these people what live in Birdwell, in these houses and up in Birdwell, the granddads had these allotments. So they're the allotments at the back, guys. So the granddads had these allotments, and then they passed the allotments on to the sons, and then they had kids. Here we are, guys. And then their sons had kids, and then the sons passed them on to their sons. So what's happened now? Look at that cat there. Can you see him? He don't look too bothered, does he? So that's what happened. There's a few cats around because it's getting dark. You know, cats like to hunt in the dark. Look, he's having a look. He's probably having a look for this cat down here. Is at top there. It's at top there. Probably into allotments after mice. So these allotments, guys. Now Barnsley Council's took them off everyone. And Barnsley Council, they're going to build houses on here. That's what I've been told. So as far as I'm aware, if I've been told correctly, that's what Barnsley Council are doing. Because I think the rents per allotment, I don't know, 15 quid a year if that. That's the school, A Green Lane. So, like I said, mining community from Rockingham Peat, Blacker Hill Peat, Barra Peat. Oh, we can see right at top there. Don't know if you'll see it on this phone. I'll blow you up. Let's have a look. Yep, lost stand at the top there, guys. So these allotments, what's happened is now council's taken the allotments off all the allotment owners. Well, everybody what's had the, you know, you've had generation after generation what's had these allotments. So generation after generation have had these allotments. But now Barnsley Council's going to build on these allotments. There used to be a pot-bellied pig in here and horses. So I used to chuck apples. I used to get apples when I used to do somebody's garden down there. I used to do a garden down A Green Lane. So that's what I normally do, gardens, from about an hour onwards. And I used to feed this pot. But I think kids from school, I think they probably used to feed this pot-bellied pig. So that's where we are, up Birdwell. So that's what they've done, Birdwell Council. Sorry, Barnsley Council, here in Birdwell. They've took all allotments off everybody. Now by law, the government, the council, should provide allotments. If I'm not wrong, they should provide allotments, and you should be able to have an allotment. And as far as I know, by law, you should be able to have an allotment. That's the park, the wreck in Birdwell. That's the post office up there, which I don't go in. That's that cat over there, look. Cat's over there on the fence. If you can see it, cat. Let me get you, cat. Have a look. He's over there on the fence. So that's where the cat is. Over there on the fence. So he looks like he's ready to do his hunting. So that's what they've done up here, guys, up Birdwell. It's getting dark now. They've took all these allotments off everyone. All your pit workers what used to work in pits, generation after generation. That's what they've done. They've took all allotments off everyone. And here in the background here, all at the back here, so at the back here guys, so all there, and all these allotments at the back, all that's getting built on. I'll show you where we are. So that's Sheffield Road, and that's the post office. Oh, that's the post office. So this is where we are. So that's the post office. Oh, this is where we are guys. So I'm going to walk over here. Birdwell Recreational. Right, I'm going to find a bench. I'm going to find a bench over here. And I'm going to show you this piece of paper. And then I'm going to walk off over past Dunkin' Donuts. No, I'm not going in. So I just get past here. So I'll show you this piece of paper. So, bear with me a minute. I'll show you in a minute. Let's have a look. So I'm going to show you this piece of paper what I've got. And I've been reading this piece of paper. So I'll show you from here. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get all this on. So I'll go up it slow. Right, I'm going to turn it over. Let's have a look. And I'll do it from that way. And I'm hoping I'll get it all in. So, I'm going to have a little bit of a read on this piece of paper. This piece of paper's from council. Let me have a look. If I can find it, it's on about wildlife. Impact on wildlife. Let me see if I can find it. If I can't find it, let's have a look. Oh, it's on about right away footpaths. It's on about footpaths. Let me have a look. Oh, minimising. That's it there, look. But I'm going to do a separate video and chat about this. Minimising the impact of the wildlife. So, they're going to be minimising the impact of the wildlife. As far as possible, trees and hedgerows will be kept independent survey are being undertaken to find out what wildlife is present as they can be protected, with a final aim to increase what? You've got it there. So, Barnsley Council, they aim to keep all hedgerows in and protect a lot of trees, if I've got it right. And they're having a survey about wildlife. Barnsley Council, watch my videos. So that's what they're doing. So Barnsley Council, that's what they're doing. They're protecting all trees and hedgerows. They've had a survey out to see what wildlife's there. Well, you've chopped all trees down, you've built your factories, so it's gone. This is where they are, they're building on all this here, look. So all this is getting built on, all the way up to the top of the field. All the way down here into these allotments. All this lot's getting built on. Mr. Moon's out. So it's all getting built on. So I'm going to read this piece of paper. I'm going to sit down and read this piece of paper. So according to Barnsley Council, they've sent somebody out. He obviously don't know what he's doing. Because they've had an independent survey at wildlife and hedges. And I'm going to read it and I'll chat to you about it in a separate video. But what do you think to that, guys? Generations of people in allotments. They've cut all woodlands down, up on top here, up past Dunkin' Donuts on Crazy Road. They're building houses on there. They're going across into Springwood, all the way down to Cloughfields Road. All that's getting built on. They're ripping hedgerows out, they've ripped woods, thousands of trees they've took out. Watch my previous videos. So all this lot's getting built on. So that's what they've done. That's what Barnsley Council's done. But if you read this piece of paper, they've had somebody out to do a survey. Well, I'll tell you what you've done. All finches have gone, you've killed all hares have gone, few badgers have gone, all lapwings, pewits have gone because of what you've done to environment. This is to you, Barnsley Council. So you're devastating wildlife. I'm all for change. I'm all for jobs. Right, a few factories in the proper place, it's good. It's good for people to have work, it's good for people to get on in life. I'm all for it. I'm not here for you destroying environment. Now, you're going to put footpaths in. Well, I'll be looking at that. Don't put existing footpaths in and put a sign there making out you put a footpath there. So, I will have a read of this piece of paper later on. So this is where they're building. And that's what they've done, Barnsley Council. They've kicked them all off allotments here in Birdwell. And they've been passed that. People worked here. Where crazy factories are over here. That's Dunkin' Donut factories up there. So where up crazy factories and Dunkin' Donut is, and Crazy Road, that's what they've done. They've kicked this lot off at allotments here. After generations and generations. And that's where these people would have worked. And this is where they'd have lived in Birdwell. And that's where they would have worked. In this Rockingham pit up here. On Crazy Road. So that's what they're doing up here in Birdwell. They're going to build on this lot. Crying shame. I mean, people what said allotments years and years. Why can't you just leave these allotments alone? People's had them years and years. And then you're going down into... you're doing a lot of damage as far as I'm concerned. Right, like I said, it's good to build. We need to build. Who's coming to houses where we're building? So we do need to build. We need more jobs. It don't bother me because I'm not stopping here. I'm off. As soon as I can, I'm off. I get whatever little bit of money I've got, I'm going to grab it and I'm off. But maybe one day I'll come back here to... Maybe I'll pass away here. I don't know. Who cares anyway? We're just a number anyway to government, aren't we? I mean, it's not government's fault. I mean, we've got problems. But don't use the coronavirus as an excuse, Barnsley Council. But what I'm saying is, you're doing a lot of bad things with allotments, you've took out woods out, you've devastated wildlife. So where's up protection at wildlife? And who have you got doing survey? If I can get him in. And who have you got doing survey? So if you've got someone what's coming out doing a survey, if you've got someone coming out to do surveys about the wildlife, watch my videos. See what devastation you've done. And you haven't finished yet. Barnsley Council haven't finished yet. Because they're going to go down onto Greenbelt land. And have a guess what they're doing? They're wanting to build on Greenbelt land. In fact, tomorrow, what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to have a walk down onto Greenbelt land where Barnsley Council are going to build houses. So I'm going to go down onto Barnsley, go down where Barnsley Council want to build houses. And I was watching them a couple of days back, and they were going down field with stick near Cloughs. Now, I do agree where Cloughs are. I do think where Cloughs are, I think it's quite a good idea to maybe build there. It's not a bad place to build houses, but you're going down into where woods are. And then from where woods are on Greenbelt land, the Barnsley Council are wanting to build on Greenbelt land all the way down to the woods. So, and then they're telling us, but you have absolutely hammered it. You've devastated a lot of woodlands round here. In fact, I bet I can even see devastation from here. This lot will go. I don't know what's happening to this lot. I hope these people own this, because if they don't own it, you're going to get took off you. Thanks to Barnsley Council. So let's have a look. Look, that short wood, all factories over there. Devastated that. That's where Oak Woodland were up there. Devastated that. These are factories here. That's it back at Dunkin' Donuts, that factory there. So that factory there, so back at Dunkin' Donuts. It might be Carphone Warehouse, I don't know. So that's what you're doing up Birdwell. I'm all for jobs, and it's good for people to have work. Where are all people coming from to work in these factories? Millions unemployed in Barnsley. What's fresh? What's new? So that's my little rant, that's my little chat about Birdwell. I think Barnsley Council are doing quite a bad job of some things. Greenbelt land, you're not supposed to build on it. You've ripped all woods out. So I don't know, minimising with all hedgerows, you've ripped hedgerows out. Like I said, all lapwings have gone, buzzards have gone, hares have gone. You have done a lot of damage to wildlife. You can say what you want, because I want to make some more videos, and if you watch my previous videos you'll see what Barnsley Council are up to. But like I said, I do agree people need jobs. We need factories in the proper place. I knew 30 years ago, 20 odd years ago, I knew all this was going to happen. Because when I worked on Canal, Siag, I've got a good memory, me, Siag. I can remember Siag, they come down to chat to us, and they're going about this bypass. They weren't bypass then, they were pits, they were strikes, miners lost their jobs, lost their livelihood because factories shut pits. And that were planned 20 odd years ago, bypass. 30 years ago. I knew about it 30 years ago. When I worked down Canal, I knew it were all coming through. Because the M1, we've got the M1, they're straight onto M1. Why don't you go further down into London and build somewhere down there? Well, I think you've done enough up here. Enough's enough. That's my little chat. Anyway guys, I hope everyone's doing fine. Look, what we can see, there's a magpie's nest in them trees. Through them trees, them lights, that's all your factories. Rockingham Pit. Like I said, I'm all for it guys. I'm all for people doing well, having jobs. But leave some countryside. Stop devastating wildlife. Put your footpaths in. We can't even walk down crazy road down into Ireland because there's no footpaths in. You're not putting no footpaths in. I'll do another video about that. So anyway, I hope everyone's taking care. Thumbs up, like the videos please. So yeah, Birdwell. There's quite a few people what's upset about them allotments, because they're being passed down from generation to generation. And as far as I'm aware, I've known for a long time, I could be wrong, I probably might be, I might not be, I'm not sure to be honest. I always thought that council had to have land. The council are supposed to have land in your area where you can have an allotment. You'll have to look into that one guys. Take care, God bless. Thumbs up. Like the videos please. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'll be walking down fields if it's sludgy. 3 or 4 days. So take care, God bless. Thumbs up, like the videos please, don't forget to comment. God bless.